Welcome back, friends, to another exciting pin trading day with Big E Chasers and Pixie Pins. We started off our day at the World of Disney store at Downtown Disney and spotted a cast member that had a trivia pin. Our trivia question was, which two men were married into royalty and were not a prince until after they got married? And the answer was Aladdin and Flynn Rider from Tangled. A new Tron pin came out in honor of the movie coming out. It's actually a pretty cool design. We roamed around the store for a few more minutes to see if we could spot any other pin trading cast members. After not seeing any, we headed outdoors. Just across the way, there is a kiosk with another fellow pin trader that usually has some really good stuff to pin trade with. Check out the Maleficent bubble wand that he found as a Wave B. He also had this really big pin folio, some really cool pins that we got to check out. Next, we were on our way into Disneyland to check out the pin boards there. But before heading in the gates, we wanted to stop one spot at the wheelchair rental station because there is a pin board there as well. Next up, the board in Disneyana sometimes can have a secret surprise awaiting. And no luck today, nothing on Disneyana's board for us. The Emporium on Main Street also has a pin board, and sometimes will also have trivia depending on who and which cast member is working there. While I was checking out the Emporium, I got a call to hustle over to the music store because they had just dropped a bunch of new Wave B hidden Mickeys on the board. So I ran over there and hopped in line, and sure enough, there were a few Wave B pins on the board. I could not believe it when I got up to the board and it was my turn to trade. There were still 4 Wave B pins on the board that nobody had taken. So I decided to take the Flounder, the yellow Flounder, since, Little Mermaid is definitely one of my favorites. And I traded that away for the Goofy, Easter Goofy from the mystery packs. And then I also decided to take the C-3PO yellow pin because, gosh, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so is Big E, and we had to have that one. The crazy part is that I came back to the same pin board maybe 15-20 minutes later and got back in line, and the 2 Wave B pins that I didn't take were actually still on the board, so I was able to snag those as well. Next, we headed into the store. There's like a jewelry store and merch store back there, and they have moved their pin board from the holiday store to this new desk. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything on that board, so I headed outside and checked the lanyard that they have pins on. Nothing there. So continued across the street to Jolly Holiday to check out and see if there were any pin trading cast members over there. As I turned the corner and got there, I spotted Big E making some trades with one of the cast members at Jolly Holiday. Next pin board we visited was over at Tomorrow Landing. This pin board notoriously never has anything good on it, but gotta always check. Never want to leave anything good behind. Over at the end of the Space Mountain ride, there is a pin board. I checked that out, and there was a cute little orange bird pin on there, but I honestly wasn't sure if it was real or not, so I left it behind. Throughout the park, there are several different places where magic key holders can swipe their magic key bands for some really cool souvenirs from the park. Back by Autotopia, over there, also Chasers and I also checked out the pin board as well. And we tried the trivia. Take a shot at the trivia, but it turned out that the pin for trivia was the exact same pin that we received in our first trivia question in the morning. The bazaar in Adventureland, there is also a pin board. When I arrived, there was a crowd huddled around it, so I waited my turn. Here's a look at the board once I was able to make it up there. The Pioneer Mercantile in Frontierland also has a pin board for us to check out. There were a lot of pins loaded on this board, but nothing that I was looking for. I decided to try my luck at the numbers pin board game outside of the Frontierland shop. I did not get anything that I was looking for today. Over by Jungle Cruise, there is another one of those spots where you can swipe your magic band for a ticket. We spotted another pin trading cast member, and here is a look at what they had. We stopped in Tiana's boutique and checked out the pin board there, and also gave a shot at their trivia. My daughter collects the Munchlings, so I spotted the pizza mini Munchling, and she didn't have that one yet, so I traded away another Munchling for it. The Winnie the Pooh ride also has a pin board, but the cast member working the entrance also had a pin sash. So Big E ended up making a trade, trading a Hidden Mickey Aurora for a 25-year Marie. Our last pin board of the day was back in Pooh Corner, and here's a look at what they had, but nothing for us. This about wraps up this video for today. If you liked what you saw and want to see more pin related and Disney videos, please like and subscribe for more.